A lot of you have seen this video by VERYDARKMAN, and that is what I'm discussing today. If they pay you, I know say it go pay you. Don't worry. Showing analysis we do. We see something trending, we get to discuss about it. Now, the title of this video is not a clickbait. Everything is intentional, and I always get to explain what I'm talking about in my title or thumbnail as the video continues. So relax. Grab a cup of coffee. The video will not be long, trust me on this one. Okay, it's a very short video, but I promised it in my previous video that I was going to talk about something I see developing in this whole story. Now, if you look at this particular messaging that came from Easy T to VERYDARKMAN, because he's the one recording and then sharing this as well to you, he says, my lawyer will write Nedu. They are wicked and evil. All right, so let's now look at who is this wonderful lawyer. I got to do a bit of finding about him, and I came across his person, of course, an interview about him, of him actually talking on Sahara Reporters, a platform I think I respect to an extent, I would say. And of course, his person seems to be a very, very calm, calculated, and at least listening to him speak here, which I'm going to play some part of his conversation with Sahara Reporters and talking about EFCC, because this video was him talking about EFCC. I think he's someone that is much respected. For him to even be a son, that means he's not just a regular lawyer. He deserves his flowers, at least even me listening to him, because for me, before I talk about someone, I need to listen to you. I will not just go with narratives I'm seeing flying around. I want to see the person I'm talking about, so I listen to them and see what is coming out of them. Based on what comes out of you gets to define to me what is already dwelling inside, okay? We speak from the abundance of our hearts. So I'm going to play this short clip of him talking about the EFCC. Then I'll come to the elephant in the room. And please, I've been seeing comments of people saying, why are you analyzing VERYDARK? Leave him. Let him do his own. You do your own. Those who have been here with me longer, let me introduce you, the new people who are just here recently. Okay? I discuss about trends. All right? So if you are trending, I am talking. If you also want to discuss about me, please do that, of course, wisely. Use the same standards I use, of course, if you want to, or just play according to your rules. I have principles that guide my conversations over here, okay? At least for you to be more civil, so that you see what I'm doing, I'm showing that as well to you, and you can make your own conclusions without me trying to manipulate you. I don't manipulate my audience. I show them what they need to see, and they can verify anything I'm saying myself. Why? Because anything I discuss about comes from public information out there. I was talking about the whole EFCC situation when people are being raided at night. Remember that particular story of someone that they went to go and raid, but the person ended up killing the EFCC person because he had a license gun and thought it was armed robbers that came to his house. So he was reacting to that particular trend. We must make Nigeria work. We have to make Nigeria work, and for that to happen, it's our conscious effort. What kind of person he is, and he's actually he's recently been appointed a chair in the NBA National or Nigerian Bar Association Electoral Reform Committee, which is tasked with the role of carrying out key functions as being described as putting a round peg in a round hole, which further demonstrates his consistent effort to impact the future of a legal profession in Nigeria and globally. So this is someone that is working, or would I say representing Easy T. Now, this particular video that came out from, I don't know, this video that came out from VDM, you know, the king of social media. I would never, okay, I would never compare myself to VDM. I don't have a reason to. Before VDM was, I've been analyzing trends a long time. I won't even say because I've been around or something that I'm not on Instagram, I'm not doing, I've just been here on my space doing my thing gingerly, codedly. Okay? I would say I have more docket of experience, years of experience, but when it comes to attention, he is here. I'm not even here. So why I would talk about him, for those of you who are rattel, or whether you are rat without a tail, any of them you want to be, he has the attention. What have I told you people about attention on this platform? When he's reacting to trends, of course, was he not just talking about Akpabio and Natasha? How is that his business? But of course, if you are Nigerians, we are concerned about what is happening in Nigeria. Now, because of what he released here, I'm going to play the video for you. He released a particular audio conversation that was between this son and Nedu, and I'm going to tell you something interesting about it. Let's listen to it, okay?
Saints now become devil to in the eyes of.
One day, can I ask you something?
Yes. Yes.
I'm actually in the middle. I'm actually.
Yes.
And I don't want to. They are calling me already. So if you can send me a message. KB, what do you want me? I don't know. I don't know how you want me to help you.
I just want you to retract that statement honestly, because it is issue of that many people have been calling you. You don't know what it means to a man who has risen to that level, who has managed Frank for 10 years. I heard Frank today. I said, Frank, did you say anything to Nedu? He said, me. The guy was so upset.
One day, Frank did not. Oh, Jesus.
You mentioned his name now. You mentioned his name as if he reached out to you. He said many people have called you, including Frank. He mentioned, So my brother, I felt so. But you may. Yeah, I will write to you as my brother. I wanted to reach out to you as my own brother officially. Unofficially. Let me hear you. Listen, I didn't want a damage to my client's name, because a lot of people have been calling all over from the calling. Why is this your client? Look at what Nedu said in his program. Look, it is your program. It is your program that everyone is to refer. Your podcast goes far. It goes far.
It's okay. It's okay. Let me go back to what I was doing. You can send me a message.
Okay, I will do that.
Now, wow. This media can destroy anybody.
Do you need me to play the full video? Because I don't think I need to. If people are following him, so if I play now, they will say, George, you're attacking him or this. I play that part because that is his fact. Is anyone that is talking is the one that I see to be the one presenting fact. Whether what you're saying is true or a lie, I now get to scrutinize the fact. If you were listening, because son Ubani himself has come out and make a statement about this, saying that VDM, even though he didn't call VDM's name, I was like, are you afraid of calling VDM's name or something? That he should take it down. I'm going to read the post on Facebook for you to know. Now, what happened here, let me tell you. And go and check what I'm showing you right now. You see that place is written there, Easy T. I don't know, even when you try to do something as well, at least don't reveal. It was so easy for me to figure out that it was Easy T that was sitting with Ubani while he was making the call. And then he recorded the conversation that was happening between Ubani and Nedu, because it didn't look like, when someone is talking inside the phone and you are recording the call from the phone, the sound is different from someone that is talking from a distance. And if you heard from the audio, you could hear the environment sound. So let's say, look at this now. I'm giving you a scenario. Ubani is here talking with Nedu, and he can tell me if what I'm saying is wrong or right. Okay? Because that is my analysis. He's talking here with Nedu on speaker, and then Easy T is there, because Easy T is the one that sent this to VDM. You could see him, of course, right there, dropping his phone because he's playing it from his phone. So Easy T is there with Ubani, and he's talking with Nedu about his client, who is Easy T. Easy T records that and then sent it to VDM. Why? Like, to further drag this issue, or because Nedu is down, or will I say he's down? Nedu has come and give press interview. I might have to react to that maybe later. So everybody now wants to drag him. Okay, we will talk about that Nedu part on the other side, because I don't want to talk about it here. The point I'm trying to make is that he's the one that said my lawyer will write Nedu, and you could see the name there. Try to do as if you are sending someone, you are quoting a message sent to you by someone on WhatsApp. But once you try to quote that message to reply, the person's name will show there. So clearly, of course, it was Easy T that recorded that particular conversation and then sent it to VDM, who is reporting. So when I say that VDM is reporting for Easy T, don't be. I'm trying not to use the words I use in my previous video, because some of you are saying I was insulting. No. If I reprimand someone on my video, the person I'm reprimanding knows. That is why you will react adversely in the comment and say, oh, why are you insulting your subscribers? No. The person those I'm talking to, they know themselves. So the point I'm trying to make you understand here is that Easy T is just trying to force something. Now, did Easy T tell VDM this for him to come out and talk about it? Maybe that is a plan or something. So now Easy T would want to, because saying that his lawyer is going to write Nedu, is it that his lawyer is going to sue Nedu or something? Because Nedu is also planning to take on VDM on the whole 60 million thing. Maybe I'll still discuss about that later. I have an opinion about everything. I follow the trends. Hello? I've been doing this for a long time before you knew I exist. To those who just got on this platform, or would I say found out about me. So what point am I trying to make right here? Looking at Easy T's, like, why would you be doing that? Now, San himself would have to be questioned and then bamboozled by probably those who are loyal to him, because it is something that is not supposed to be done when it comes to recording people's conversation. As a lawyer, he's supposed to know this. But when he came and gave his rebuttal, I have to listen to him and be like, no, this man I've listened to here cannot be the person that will be doing this intentionally. So for those who might be carrying that particular narrative that he was recording the call and then he sent it, because I heard D1, even D1 said, I don't know if that one. D1, I think you might have to apologize to the son for coming out to say you are correcting him or you are whatever. No. If that son decides to take you up right now, you will say, why? Why are you taking me up or something?
I no ever believe for my life, say I go correct, not just a lawyer, that I will correct a senior advocate of this country. Me, that I'm a nobody in this country. I'm now correcting a senior advocate of this country. You can sue me if you like. Oh, do you know that the recording that VERYDARKMAN released was the private conversation between Dr. Monday Ubani and Nedu? Lawyer, you know the implication of recording somebody without the person's permission. Now, breach of privacy. You don't can't record them alone. You can't carry them, share them with VERYDARKMAN. You don't know say VERYDARKMAN will disgrace you, post them online. That is blackmail. I was here talking about blackmail. I don't know say I will start from lawyers. This is a disgrace. Major disgrace. No wonder somebody like VERYDARKMAN no go school. Many of these things is doing, you don't know. It just the one proof, get public validation. You don't know. No wonder somebody like VERYDARKMAN will open his mouth to disrespect and question the integrity of Mr. Falana SAN. Now, because of people like you, the enemy of a pastor is a pastor. The enemy of a businessman is a businessman. The enemy of a lawyer is a lawyer. Every lawyer in Nigeria, when you see that things are not moving forward in your legal department and the justice system, now people like this, they relate to VERYDARKMAN. They share private conversation, make it share online. You know fully well the implication of this. Look at D1, a nobody talking to you anyhow, sir, because of the mistake that you have. You are 60 years old. VERYDARKMAN are 29. When he disrespected Mr. Falana that time, you were there saying, no, what sort of nonsense is that? You will deal with him. This one, that one, that one, that one. We don't know, say you dey part of it where they give a mind. Now, people like when they enable them now. Because if you look at it, on a normal day, it will never happen. Say person like VDM, because now they tell us, say, talk. Yes, that's what it shows. The same way he was saying that he's getting updates from the... So, hey, Jesus. That he's getting updates from the... As Mesichiwo and his ET, they do their... This thing, say he's getting updates. Now people like when they give him now. That's what it means. No wonder. See, you see as God, they expose people. Mesichiwo, I want to serve the God you are serving. You see him now? God is just exposing everybody that is doing wrong. Sir, we deserve an apology as a country. We can't continue like this. People like you are supposed to uphold the law. You're supposed to frown at things like this. You are now enabling VERYDARKMAN. It's a shame. It's a shame. Everything that you stood for over how many years, look at how it's going down the drain with one video. You know when they talk this thing, they be like, say, I want too much. See how they've disgraced you now. You see how now? If you like, keep chatting VERYDARKMAN. If you like, keep breaking the law with VERYDARKMAN. Everywhere good, D1 here, shalom. We go there, yeah, they laugh now. And as we laugh now, we will correct now. Everywhere good, D1 here, my people. Shalom.
Sometimes have sense, okay? Well, even though you are being the weapon fashioned against VDM, I'm not against you. That is your own, probably. That is, some people think that even me now, I cannot be without VDM. I have been around before this whole trend came in and you people know me because of VDM. Where were you before when I was not talking about VDM? Look at this platform, okay? I've made over 600 and something videos over the years. Not be like say I just, not because of VDM where I become. Not because of VDM where you sabi me. After this VDM matter finish, close the door by you and go. That's the kind of person I am. You know, they hear me say like, share, subscribe. Or people who don't hear me, but that's not the kind of person I am. Those who want to follow you will follow you. Those who want to listen to you will listen to you and all of that. Some people say, George, why do you like reprimanding these people? I want them to know that they are ahead. Okay? Don't worry, that is me. So please, D1, you would have to probably apologize to the son for that particular misquote, or because even you could not look at what VDM was posting to know. This was not done by the son. It was done by EZT. And EZT recorded that as well. Maybe the son himself does not know. Except the son knew. Except the son himself knew that EZT was recording him, because that particular call was not recorded like how you record normal call. No, it was recorded by someone that was there and from a distance, because Nedu was talking on a loudspeaker and it was recorded in the environment. If you listen to it, play it 5 times, you will get that. But of course, VDM, of course, since he's on fire with Nedu, it will make sense that EZT will send it to him so that they will use it to fire down on the whole video that Nedu himself made on the podcast, where he was saying even Frank Edward. Those of you who have been here, Shebi, you saw that I showed you Frank Edward praying for EZT. I showed you Frank Edward even there at their Easing Concept, what is it called? Their Global Industry Conference. So I would say on public ground that Frank Edwards and EZT have a good relationship. So it will not make sense that Frank Edwards will say what he is being said to have said. I showed you that fact, evidence. Now me go dig am from where they come out, show and I say, see what in the happen, or see how Frank Edward was even commissioning EZT when he was starting out. I showed you all these things. You know, the talks I know they talk with evidence. That person where they talk that thing for comment, but I don't blame you people anyway. Whatever I say, if you are on a rattle gang or whatever, it will not make sense to you. Me, my own fan where I be, if far well. So at least I still have my brains intact while I'm listening to someone or following anyone. I don't follow someone sheepishly. Okay, now let's look at what San himself said in response. So this was a post that he made on Facebook. Let me read that to you. I'm like seriously late for work right now, but I have to make this a video. Okay, I have a life outside social media, so don't think that this is all in all. Okay, but I have great love and respect for my audience, so I have to make sure I take time as well to address something when I have to do so. Okay, so he has about 13,000 followers. In fact, recently his mom just passed. He posted a picture of that. Condolences well, sir. It's not easy to clock 90 years. Your mom is indeed strong. We all pray that one day we get to that particular age. 90 years, Aborota. And these people are my brothers. Nedu is my brother. EZT is my brother. Ubani is my brother. Brother in what sense? I bundi Igbo. But I will not say because Igbo nwanne m nwoke maha agwaga eziokwu. I'm an Igbo boy. Nwafu Igbo kampu. In fact, I'm from many places. Let me not even say, because sometimes I am here, sometimes I'm here. Because I have been to places, so I've been able to adapt different cultures. Okay? So if you think I am here, if I was, maybe someone would have maybe said that, oh, this guy himself is Yoruba, so he's hating Easy because he's Yoruba. Are you normal? Okay? So this was a post that he made, of course. You can see it on his page 2 days ago. He said, Ubani and Co. condemns unauthorized leak of private conversation. The law firm of Ubani and Co. has strongly condemned the unauthorized leak of a private phone conversation involving its principal partner, Dr. Monday Ubani San, on social media. In a statement issued on Wednesday, the firm emphasized that while there was nothing untoward in the leaked conversation, it was strictly private and should never have been made public. The firm clarified that Ubani, a highly respected member of a legal profession, would never intentionally allow, look at the language, will never intentionally allow his private discussion to be disseminated online. It further stressed that he does not, as a matter of policy, record conversations with third parties, preferring instead to document matters in writing to clarify for clarity and accountability. That is why Nedu himself was saying, anything, write me. Anything, write me. Do you understand? He was calling for him to retract the statement or something. Nedu was saying, if anything, just write to me. But EZT himself, I don't know what EZT Muki Amami Fina Ogene na Afio. Ogene. All these social, there's this campaign now too, where Mechichinwo has Missian, me I don't call him out for here. Wanankegad is too much, one. All the too much, you know now, it's too much. Then Guinness send the video, must go and yes, Guinness content go again. We hana pom Mary, Ka cannot marry, like how, waka why? Kita any teasy this son, now so bukita, nena fina rubbish. D1, Biazekita, on akpa posiafa. Yotago? Even me now, I'm speaking Igbo for you to understand, because I still have to write subtitles for my audience to understand. Kese kugidere since. Iman abuna actually mechi kese o tego gari meche. Ihe awokwu ego, ihe awode maka faith, abode maka Christian, abode maka Jesus. Isha ya ndekukta maka ego. Emeche ihe akite echi ikapụta ego an. Emeche ife ni na echi ikapụtakwa this money kita no. Ogini ka igeni, lawyer rie nego. In the end, ngwa iman ngwa nwe many things to lose maka na inwere brand na manage. Echikita no artist biare sign under you ya bia nwuzikwan. ihe echegoni ọfụma. So ụmụ ihe ekwesị iru this level kịta mana a na-etinye fire n'ọkụ like this ọ dịzie nnọọ ka okwu ekwesị ịdị ọ bụ otu o kwesịrị ịdị. Nedu nwere nsogbu nke mgbe mma apịasue nke m ga-apịasue. Even kita the stalker na-achọ ibute okwu nke comedians kita ekwubena ka mma apịasue other side mana ọ bụ na nke a kita emeghe ọfụma maka this san kita ịmaha phone aghara akpọ ya left and right maka ihe asị na o mere ebe ọ bụ na ọ bụghị nya mere intentionally. Yotago nya bụ na onye ọbụla attach yourself to ọ bụzie nnọọ na onye aha bụ like onye aha ya ba na nsogbu ka this san regret na relationship unu nwere. Ama m na ya akapụta gị ezigbo ego na beka na ọlọ ya ga ya akapụta gị ezigbo ego ikpe na san bụ change mana ọ bụ ka esi eme ife dị ife kịta na ihe ọya bịa na-ekwu san enyebara official statement. The statement read, "Our principal partner Dr. Monday Ubani San is a distinguished member of the bar, known for his diligence and professionalism in handling legal matters. While he is noted, he has never been in the habit of discussing or sharing his legal practice on social media. We strongly condemn the unauthorized leak of his private phone conversation and call on those responsible to take it down." So VDM, you know they hear word. I get coconut head. I know they hear word. And that's why I talk up. Would he take it down? Would he even listen? Maybe the only person that can make him take it down will be Easy. But did Easy tell him to share it publicly? Because I told you people as well, look at VDM's pattern. If you are his friend in private, you are not safe. Tomorrow, if you people get wild and want it, you don't leak everything. At least everybody, you are saying this pattern. Okay? I've talked about this before. I don't want to repeat it again. You tell me, what VDM himself did by release, is that right? Is that correct? Do you understand? That even some private conversation he has released, I'm still going to discuss. I'll use that as a fact. Yeah, I don't care if you, for me, I've discussed private conversations that have been released online before because they were trending conversations. But if it's not, that's why I told you people from time. If they come tell me something personally, in a day end though, I don't discuss private conversations publicly with me. If people release their own chats, no worry, I will discuss it, I will analyze it because it's trending. But indeed, right now, I'm looking at the stand in question that is now being put into disrepute because of this. And I went into the comment to see what the comment section is saying. And when someone was accusing him that he did that, this is what he said to the person. Someone said as well here, "I'm sorry, sir, but what were you thinking when you shared the conversation with VDM? You understand? As a son, what are you doing in a DM of a small boy who is old enough to be your son, joining a nonsense saga?" The woman said, "It's a shame. And if I was any of your clients, I will withdraw from you because tomorrow, if issues come up, you will share my information with VDM, whoever is involved in the drama." And that is it. The person is even saying that the client should withdraw from him when the client is the one that is responsible. It just shows that you lawyers don't even know how highly you are in the society. Shameful. And then he replied the person, "You must be very silly. What made you jump into that conclusion? I don't have VDM's number." I think I drink saliva for that one. "And have never spoken to him before in my life. The recording of that conversation was not done by me, and God that I serve, who I will answer to at the end of my life on earth, knows that I neither recorded nor sent that discussion to VDM. I believe that because I can see. Why do people speak so rudely and stupidly to persons on social media because they have freedom of speech?" Seriously? Make I no talk, oh. You better mind your tongue when next you are responding to my post or any post for that matter. Nonsense. So indeed, of course, indeed, I know how it feels when you have not done something and then you are being accused of that because of narrative that is pushing. D1 himself should, you see this thing I make, you see why I take time before I can't talk this thing. As I hear them, they talk saying Ubani, I say no matter if you come and talk to me personally, no matter what you say, me too, I'll scrutinize what you are saying. I was chatting as well with someone who was saying that I said, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I can see it clearly that this was done by EZT, not by Ubani. And he didn't record it before I even came to his page to come and read this. Okay? Please. The purpose of this video is to correct that narrative. And I think I have done justice to it. If you like, cry in the comments. If you like, cry. Right there. Cry. Because I mentioned very dark black man. Cry. I don't care. The facts don't have feelings. I just presented the fact to you. EZT, if you're in a mad now look at how people are insulting the sand. A whole sand. Not sandpaper. Sand. Kodeka na ya foro.